That one afternoon, my heart was broken to million pieces. My mood was the lowest like never before. But this simple one prayer changed my life and turned it over. Contest chair, Toastmasters and guests, I have a confession to make tonight. When I have heard of this prayer, I scoffed at it. The prayer I'm talking about is the prayer used in every AA meeting, Alcoholics Anonymous. If you don't know about it, it's the Toastmasters for drunkards. And I said it, I will never need that one. Until the world punched me in the face, trampled me on the ground, I lost all the hope I had in my life. Let me tell you how it started. It started at the high note last year when I applied to something I've been dreaming of achieving, a prestigious opportunity. After 5 months of rigorous and cruel recruitment process, I got an email. My heart was pounding. Can you guess what I got? Yes. Congratulations! You made it in the 50 top applicants from 3,000 from Rwanda, Kenya, and Ethiopia. How I felt proud like never before. I am that smart, I am that powerful, I am that successful. With that, I was elated. You say cloud 9, no, I was cloud 10 with my joy. I joined, I embraced everything. I was participating there and there. It is the most transformational period I've ever had. Actually, I tell people these 3 months were better than all the years I spent at university. You can understand how great it was. First, I was taught by world-class coaches with hundreds of years of combined experience. So I have the knowledge of what I've been taught. I can even say more than everyone here. Like, I'm joking. That's one. Second, I connected with everyone. Like, Kenyans were teaching me how to be bold and adventurous and attack everything, like reckless, but for opportunities. Ethiopians were teaching me how they are beautiful but difficult language to learn, Amharic. And I learned it, some good words in 3 months. Rwandans were always teaching me how to be grounded and remember my roots and like chill for some time. Actually, I won an award for that. Drum rolls, drum rolls. Drum rolls, man. Now it is going to be given. Namore Miobed, the cohort's most responsible networking ninja. And then I was like, this is my best time. Third, character development. That's where now the spice tea is coming. I've been growing like this and like this from one step to another. Yes, the program was challenging, gruesome, but hope was always there. Until I entered that room, I sat down. In less than 1 minute, these are the words I heard. You were one of our best students, one of our best people here. Unfortunately, you didn't meet the standards. So your journey with us ends right now as we speak. Right now as we speak, like there was no more hope of even like in a minute they might change right now. And they even sent an email immediately. I saw it. As a person who just won an award of the most networking ninja, who has connected with everyone, who have been taught by the great coaches, I was ashamed. I felt like naked, and everyone was looking at me with their judgmental eyes. I will tell you, what started as a majestic entry in the program ended as the walk of shame. I could not look at people. I remember I barely walked to my room, like not even 50 meters from the office. I could not sit down, I could not lie to my bed, I could not sleep, I could not think clearly. until I don't know miracles, people believe in miracles, I can say it happened. And then I remember the stoic wisdom of Amor Fati. Love your faith. There's nothing that embraces that concept like the serenity prayer that I mentioned when I started. It says, "Oh Lord, grant me the serenity to accept things that I cannot change, the courage to change what I can, and the wisdom to know the difference." At the moment, I knew that failure is not just for me, and it was not my first time, but so many others have failed in life. We all know Obama, born out of wedlock, accepting his fate. He ended up being the first Black American president of the United States. Helen Keller, she became blind and deaf at 8 months of age, but she's one of the best human rights activists of the 20th century. What about you? You have faced that very serious thing. When I accepted my fate, that one of the biggest success has now become my biggest failure, my most shattering moment. Surprisingly, opportunities started coming to me. And as I embraced them, I am still praying that same prayer. Lord, I've accepted my fate, yes, but give me the courage to change what I can now. But give me the wisdom so that I can not waste time on what I can change, but spend it on what I can change. I don't know what you are passing through. I don't know what you have passed through. But time is coming, if it has not yet already come for you, but you are going to be punched in the face by it. Now, when you fall, I want you to remember this prayer and pray it with me or when you are alone. Oh Lord, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I can change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Amen. Contest.